Hi, Lily. Yeah. Trinket time, yeah. Wait, can you see both pogs? You can. We spoke this into existence. Yeah. You can stay to see me put the hat on. It's gonna take a while. Also, you know, the other hat. Put that in. Okay. There's also the ghost, and there's Scream and Archie. Hey, whoa. Hi, Finn. All right, the fruits of your labor. Just a second. How do I move that? Shit. I'm disturbing Maxi. Unfortunately. Phenomenal. Hello. We are normal here. Quite normal. I can't put the hood on before I open the box because I have to put the hat, the box hat. Also the pogs. The pog transits. Okay. Let me start with the big box because it's going to take what? No, Maxi, it's not for you. Maxi, this is not for you. Just a second. Fuck. Alright. That's toy from Maxi. Letter? Yeah. Eats your edge transit. No, Milo. Yes, actually Milo did eat my edge transit. Milo got my god roll edge transit yesterday. And it's a shiny version. It's always for Maxi? Yeah. Wait, can I do the trick? Sort of. But that's another box in there. It's a box within a box. Pensive. I was literally having a pensive edge transit moment yesterday when Milo got that. I can't believe that Milo got my god roll. I should not be wiping towards myself. Don't do this at home, kids. But I'm a hunter, so I can. What is happening? Oh. At least Maxi will get a new box. She's been using the Lightful one this entire time. Yeah? Shit. I'm gonna cut the wire. Or myself. I don't know what's worse. I think wire would be worse because that was pretty expensive. Shit. Okay. Putting the knife away. What the hell? Just a second. Skishu? I mean, yeah. Okay. So the box. What is this? Okay. Dad comment. Listen. I am fine. I cannot be hurt by knives. I'm built different. Actually, we need a knife again. How do I, Okay. I'll bring my own. I'm like, please. Please don't operate on me until I use my expensive edge transit sticker. They're like, okay, I guess hire, get a psychiatrist here as well. Shit. Pensive edge transit. Literally this. Okay. Now, eats the silica gel, yeah? Yeah, we do. Well, we made 2 people make the transit emojis. I don't know who's gonna make that one. Alright. God. Okay. Okay. We're getting there. Expensive silica gel. This is a cardboard. Does anybody want this? Milo, I will send this to you. Or maybe I can send it to Finn. I don't know, Finn, if you want the cardboard. The simulate. Yeah, you didn't see the simulation seat? So the simulation seat is here. And here is phase glass. We're summoning the missing planets. Also, there's a tiny phase glass here. Between the edge transits. Yeah, well, Mars returned. We don't have to summon Mars back. But Io and Mercury are gone, so we're summoning them. It's a summoning ritual. I'm going through it. Just a second. They're all little shits. Anyone want these cubes? Lies? No. We are. I put in the missing things. There's no wiggly either. I would put wiggly. But Titan came back. The wiggly is safe. They have returned the wiggly. Okay. Maxi is absolutely losing it right now. No, I didn't forget the wigglies. They're safe. They do not need to be summoned. Maxi, no. What are you doing? It's not for you. Wiggly's cancelled, yeah? The final shape. And the symbol. How do I open this without killing the box? Do I need a knife again? Destiny is over, yeah? For real. I don't think I damaged anything yet. And not even me. over. That's a cool symbol. The final send-off? Yeah, like, what? I don't understand. Like, there's literally episodes at least. And they did say that there's something else coming after. No. She's looking at the plastic. You're not getting the plastic. Okay. I think this is the biggest hat yet. Yeah. Okay. The hat won't come off. I think there's some sort of physics going on here. It's the friction physics. I need to stand up just a second. There we go. I have defeated the physics. This is the biggest hat yet. Oh my god. It's so huge. Fuck. Wait. It. Bonk. Wait, I need to get further down. Shit. I am in shambles. I think this is good for the photo. Okay, Maxie went back to sleep. So she's not gonna be eating plastic. This is tradition. We've been doing this since 2020. The hat. The silly hat. No notes, yeah. What now? Okay. Where is the opening of the... Oh, it's on here. Just a second. I see. I mean, I don't see. Yeah, it's done. Over. Okay, the hat. We'll put the hat away. Because I do have another hat, but... Oh, wait. Help me. Oh my god. Just a second. I can't... It is going to be possible to see. Things are falling out. Okay. Oh, alright. Alright. Books on the fields. Should move that way. Because the tower. And the traveler is still there. Because this is from D1. Is it? Yeah, it is. Or, well, maybe it's from the start of D2. I have to get to my comment. You're not jumping about... Oh, Milo is also going through it. Milo! Wait. I think Milo saw it, but I have to show the little guy from Milo. Milo's moth. Yeah, I think it is from the very start. Milo, that's a moth for you. Whee! You're going back. Moth. Okay. Okay, so what if I do this? And I do this. No. I am actually going through it right now. Like, the amount of me going through it right now is insane. Okay. You'll go here. And you go here. Oh dear. Edge transits, yeah! Both of them. Can I? Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's the tower. I actually thought it would be small. I thought it would be bigger. No, please, no, don't fall off. No, don't. No, I'm balancing this. Have cable. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. You cannot believe what I just found. Milo, I have so many silica gels to send. A cable. You have to keep the cable fresh, yeah? The cable is for the tower, because the tower. Yippee, yippee, yippee. Power button, mode button. Charge. Volume. Modes. Oh god. Oh, great, there's instructions in Italian. Thank you. They're so inclusive of Wormy. Ooh, French. Okay. Just a second. Oh. I can't believe this. Yeah, me and cables in towers. It's not good out there. Can you stand here? No. Oh, well, that's interesting. What's the texture of the moon? Or the traveler? What if we do the following? Oh, this is gonna fall. Especially when Maxie wakes up and starts sniffing. Maxie, don't touch this. Thank you. Okay. Oh, wait. Kate's gone. I mean, he has been gone for a while, but this is only Ikora and Zavala. Okay, what do we have here? So, does it work? Oh, there are compartments. Wait, where is the... Back to instructions. Power mode. Oh. I don't know if you can hear that, but it made a noise. Like, it made a noise. Which button is the mode button? That's like ships coming in? Where is the... Oh. They're so insane for this. I know that you can put ambient. Short tap the mode button. Again, no plaza for interactive play.
We stand behind you.
Oh my god.
We stand behind you.
I can't do this with Zavala, man.
If we do not meet again, know how proud I am of what you have done.
Fuck. You can't do this, man.
If we do not meet again, know how proud I am of what you have done.
We're not doing that one again. I can't, man. This is too much. They are insane for this. They're fucking insane for this. But where's the bastard? There's something here. There's something in the back. This moves. Somehow. How though? It does? Are you serious? What? Are you for real? Are you for fucking real? Where? On the white part? Oh. Playing with the tower over. Now what is my best friend? I can't. I see something, but I can't. It's white and white, yeah. I can feel it, but I can't see it from this angle. Wait, we need to find Cade. We can't get distracted by the prophecies. That is so cool. I did not notice. Feel it to read that way? Yeah, it's very in character. But I can't. I can't focus. I'll find out later. It is really well done. Where is Kate? How do I open the back door? Can you guys even see anything I'm doing? Secret for later? Yeah. It had. I'm trying to think of which props you could have put in. Sledgehammer? Ashes. Thank you for all these inputs. Ikora, can you find Kate for us? No? Zavala? God damn it. Where is the fucking bastard? Mode? Mode? What is this? Zavala? Zavala and Ikora? On mode?
We stand behind you.
You sure do, but we need one guy. Where is he? He has to be in this. He has to be in this thing behind, but I can't open it. I don't know how to open that. other buttons? Tree? The ask command? Oh. What is here? This? It has to be a clicky. It has to be clicked somehow. I'm losing my mind. I may be stupid. I may be in like the instructions won't tell me. Remain on. There's a bump under the tower platform. No. What are we? The compartment is here. This thing is moving. It has to be openable. Somehow. Can I click something? I'm so dumb. What if... So power... So that's a power button. And then... What if... I hold it? No? Little bumps? Yeah, you can't. They're not. They're just... They're solid. They're solid. What if I hold this button? No? So now it's off. Just a second. Grieve. This is just the on button. In the back. Zavala, help me. It opened! It opened! I figured it out. The bastard is here. I guess? I think Zavala helped me. I think I put something here. I think this activates it. Get out. Get out. He was contained. He was contained. They fucking contained. They put him in the box. So it's not opening again. Oh yes, it is. Yeah, so I can put Zavala in the back. Does it work with Ikora? No. Zavala contained him. Wait. There's a plaza in the back thingy. Wait. And that opens it. Yeah. They fucking they put him in there. And I bet that he also has some sort of a line. Oh wait, I didn't show him. Speak.
Hey, take me with you.
Well, I did, and you died. I did take you. You fucking died. Okay. Is that's the only one?
Hey,
Yeah.
take me with you.
Kiss you? Yeah, literally. chips. And then it turns off. Okay. Not gonna waste batteries. I can't forget the cable. There. And can't fit them though. I'm gonna lose them. They're gonna fall off somewhere. Yeah, they can be here for now. Except there's no... This isn't a good spot. Right, I'm gonna keep the instructions. I'm going here. Maxi, do you want to do something? No, she's very EP. She's the EPest creature in the world. You lost Kate once, yeah? Meme has been made. Wait. Where is the fucking meme? Where did you guys put the meme? Oh, I guess in memes. No, it's not in memes. It's in the other memes? Oh. I see. Holly with the stacking of memes. Alright. Now we have books. Classified report. And official documents. Vanguard use only. No, me too. Oh, do I have to break this seal to open it? I do! I don't want to break the seal. Shit. Okay. And we're going... Yeah, they are. And the little book with autographs. It's so... It smells good. It's very leather. ASMR channel. I'm now an ASMR channel. New book smell, yeah. And text. That is from Ido. She has a really nice handwriting. I guess it helps to have 4 hands. So, very cursive. Right. My towel is in the way. Guardian. I have traveled much recently, looking for records that might shed more light on our foe. Or inaccurate description. This is the best way I can help you, lacking significant combat expertise. I have compiled and attached my findings on the collapse, the witness, and the many related disasters and extirpations that befell other civilizations in their time. To defeat your enemy, you must first know it, after all. So few records have survived the witness's attacks. I have done all I can to find what remains. With this, may your aim be sharp and your hands be true. Thank you. When the Elixni flood Reese during the whirlwind, my people had only themselves to rely on. Catch is kin, as the saying goes, and kin are all. To be together is to survive. I have enclosed a token of the last city's friendship as a reminder that you two have such kin. Aww. There are a few other little odds and ends as well. I may have gotten a bit carried away. Thank you, Ido. Please do get carried away. I understand you must press forward in lonely, unknown places, so let the warmth of other hearts keep you company there. Safe travels, Ido, Scribe of House Light. Literally just for me. Ido is my best friend. So that's her little letter. First, we'll check the autographs. Collection. Ooh, oh, that's nice. That's really nice. It feels like a really cool little thingy. Ida deserves literally everything. Oh. Yep. Oh my god, yeah. Oh, I forgot. It's the fucking shit. These coupons don't expire. Use them anytime, Morris. Morris is the guy from the ramen shop that sold ramen to that one Elixni that may have gotten killed in Splicer or may have not gotten killed in Splicer. We don't know. I'm gonna open these. Maybe. If no more. There are so many. There's so many. Why are there so many? What am I gonna do with these? Guardian specials. Spicy ramen. Bungie finally redeemed themselves for destroying the ramen coupons from in-game. They deleted them forcefully. There are so many! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There's 20 of them. I have learned how to count. Like, it's a stack of 20 of these shits. Spicy, yeah? The Elixni wanted extra spicy. Right. Can just do that. I don't know what I'm gonna do with 20 of these coupons. Milo, do you want a coupon? I think they are all the same. Guardian specials. I mean, Tower North Food District. Takeout. Dine in or takeout. Good at all locations. It includes 1 meal and 1 beverage. Literally. I guess they are just like feeling generous. Since they deleted all of them in game, they were like, okay. I see. Oh my god. The theme. It's like, you guys remember what's the theme of Destiny? Yep. Yeah. Yep. For real. That's incredible. That would be a good tattoo. That would be an actually like an incredible tattoo because it's like circuits. That's so fin coded. Like circuits and then hope in the middle. Is PvP obviously? Real. I'll make a better photo for you, Finn, later. Is that is it? So it was the coupons were in this little like pocket. Here goes again. From the people of Seoul, with hope. And these are... what the fuck is that? Is that the maze? It's a fucking maze. Wait, my towel. Right. Is this also... no, that's Ava! Oh my god. Wait, I found something. It's the bastards. Oh, it's Soraya in the back, in the corner. That's Soraya. In the, that's my right corner, next to Cade. That's like Red War. It's got letters in. It does. Right. Yeah, probably the farm. Oh, it does have letters. Oh, there might have been the emblems, the codes for the emblems. Yeah, I see. So the thing, it starts with Ava's. Oh my god, it's so fucking funny. I already like saw one of some of the people signing. Wait. Dear Guardian, warmest greetings. I found this book while on a trip to the Tower Bazaar. The cover first caught my attention, and while I frequently keep my records digitally, I thought it might be nice to press botanical souvenirs. When I inquired about its making, the proprietor additionally explained the concept of guest and autograph books, collections of personal impressions to say I was here, as well as to record noteworthy comings and goings or unexpected encounters. There's something else in here. Oh my god. This is gonna be a bop. This is gonna be... This one in particular. Can I take that out without destroying it? Can. Zero peddling books again, yeah? The fucking selfie. I know, you have 4 hands. It's so funny. Wait. I'll put that back in. You don't want to have some either. I should say I was here. To know the comings and goings or unexpected encounters. I kept the book for a little while, always meaning to use it, and found it again among my things during my most recent research expedition. Oh, that is Ido. Okay. Such a book, I suddenly thought, could be invaluable as a record of the city, not just to the historians of the future, but also to you, here and now. Ido is literally my idol. She is the archaeologist. The people of the system, your kin among the great catch of soul. Oh, catch of soul. So many of them wish you to know that you are not alone in your fight. We are with you until the end. May these messages lift your spirits and carry you onward. Ido. Ido is the only thing ever on the archaeology ground, yeah? She's I don't know about that one. I mean, I guess. Maxi, what are you doing? You will not be eating plastic. Now there's a message from Ava. Some will say it's frivolous to keep organizing festivals at the future as the future darkens, as the traveler leaves our sky. Surely there are more important things to focus on. But I always say it is the little joys that keep us going. The rhythms of the year that give us things to look forward to. Here's to the day when the Guardian games are the most serious things you must face. With gratitude, Ava. That's Ava's handwriting. I do as well. From one guardian to another, hang in there, friend. I'll see you starside. Ideally, when there's a Hunter Vanguard again. Ramos. And then, this is incredible. Several House of Light children asked to sign their names. They wish you well. I can't. Bye, Sunny. It's the House of Light kids. Oh, they asked to, man. They asked to sign that. They drew, is that like an attempt to draw a servitor or like a ghost? It's so fucking good. The little drawings as well. It's like you can see that they're just learning like how to write with our letters. That's incredible. They wish you well. That is incredibly good. I love the idea of this. Guardian, we don't know each other, but I know of you well enough. Who doesn't? Hope this makes it to you on a day when you could use the brightening. I know that all of us are doing what we can here on Earth, on Mars, or in the Ascendant Plane, or you know what I mean. Dinners on me when you get back. Dinners on me when you get back, if you want it. Druis. Druis. Is that one? I think warlock, a Woken warlock, who helped Crow. Who was like good to Crow. That's incredible. Kick him where it hurts. Got this Guardian. Stay strong, never give up. Believe in you. Your light is strong. It's incredible. These are just like everyone like writing to the young wolf. Just like random guardians sending us messages. That's incredible. That is absolutely incredible. Oh, there's another one. Oh my god. Wait. Luck, amazing. There's one weapon you can always count on. It's your strong hand. It's your star side. Go get a guardian. We're with you, guardian. You got this. Keep it up. And then, you already know pretty much everything I would say. Guardian, give them hell. The city and the people beyond have your back. That is from Soraya. And there's a feather from Lewis. That's incredible. What the hell? That is so good. It's actually so good. Ow. From Lewis. Lewis donated the feather. Oh, another message from Ida. Oh, that's where she put her picture. Now, this is a story. I found an old Earth artifact. A polar void camera. It didn't work at first, of course. Cryptar Krahul found some antique diagrams that helped us identify the broken parts, but the exact chemical composition of the required film wasn't wholly clear. As luck would have it, I met a ghost who had been studying ancient human artifacts while looking for her guardian partner. She advised on the broken parts and shared some records she previously discovered about light sensitivity in silver halides, so I was able to get the camera to work. This picture did not turn out quite as I had hoped, but it was the first one I took, so I wanted to share it with you. Polar void camera. And that's why it's like that, because she didn't know how to use it, so that's the first. I know that it's falling. Don't worry about it, okay? That's fucking incredible. Also, like, she asked Rahul. Oh, you cannot be serious. Say hello to the traveler for us. Actually, by us, I mean me. And write down everything you find. I have a lot of glimmer riding on the answer. Peach! This is from Archie. He sniffed the page for a very long time. I wonder what readings he was taking. So, yeah, look at her. Wait. I guess she drew her own shell. This is incredible. And also this is Archie sniffing the page. I like the throwback. Like, oh, ask the traveler questions because they have a lot of glimmer. She's fucking betting. That is incredible. Thank you, Peach. I will ask the traveler everything. You kick the witness right in its face for me, alright? It's many, many faces. You've got this, collaborator. Finch. We call it the womb. I have not ever called that. Yeah. It really is. Finch is also here, of course. Does that mean that he came to the tower? Please, let him come to the tower. All the places you go, I ought to start asking you for to source rare artifacts. If you cannot travel safely, travel bravely, Guardian. Fenchurch! And stay ahead of the pack, Guardian. They can't attack you if you don't let them. They can't catch you if you don't let them. Ariadne agrees. So, Fenchurch send us a message. Thank you, Fenchurch. And Ariadne with her dragon. Because Ikora officially declared dragons to be cool. She's so fucking stupid. I love stupid guardians, they're so cool. This is also from Ido. In my quest, I contacted teachers and historians of the last city. One of them invited me to visit their class. All of the human children were very sweet. They all wanted to sign their names for you as well. I can't with this shit. Like, that's fucking incredible. That's absolutely incredible. The kids. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait. It's an entire thing. It's an entire thing. And like, it's inside as well. Oh my god, there's a kid drawing of a kitty. I can't even, like, I don't know how to, like, there's the traveler here. And then it's like a whole thing. I think you can see the kitty. See, next to the traveler? Meow. It's Eyes Up Guardian. Oh my god. How do I show this one? With the dog? You see the dog? Eyes Up Guardian. And then someone drew a little titan. You're awesome. That would be great. I think, yeah. That sounds like something they would do. It's... I cannot fucking believe this. There's another one. And on the side, this is just a confirmation. Wait, first the kitty drawing again. I think it's a little warlock. And Marcus Ryan with the fucking rainbow. Can't believe Greece beat me to this. Faster Guardian will catch up to you. Marcus Wren. That's incredible. And oh my god. Okay. Okay. I'm writing a new play, you know, but I need more inspiration. Go out there and hero it up, and I'll write the best scene about your adventure. I'll even write in a bit part for you. Diddy, renowned playwright of the last city. Look at her. That's incredible. Yep. She sure is. Yep. Yeah, the underline. 3 underlines even. Among the elixir of the last city, there is one very aged weaver. Wow, I wonder who that is. I do not know his story, and my father will not tell me, although I think perhaps this is because he himself does not know. This weaver, I do not like him very much, although, of course, the role of the scribe is outside of personal preference. And I felt I had to ask him for his knowledge, you see, in case. There are not many left who remember the whirlwind. He was not willing to share much of Reese, so there was nothing to include in the other document of the witness, which I prepared for you. But there was something else. Guardian, there is no aid I can offer. Once I would have said there was no hope. Even more now that the great machine has risen from the city's orbit. But you still try. That is hope, even to the last. That's Namrask. He writes like a kid because like he just learned. He just learned. Man. Oh, the pressing flowers from Ava. These grow wherever they may find root. I don't know when this happened, and I must have left the book open. Did you know cats are everywhere? Such clever creatures. There's kitty paws. This is the best thing fucking ever. I must have left the book open, yeah. I understand I write this to the Guardian, who so frequently keeps company with the Vanguard. Our commanders can forget, but it is the breath in the lungs that keeps the legs moving. Remember to rest now and then, Guardian. Best, Shalko Young. And then there's hidden agents. Use this page. They sure do. I did not begin this. I think they view it as a kind of game. Do not be surprised if more is added while you aren't looking. This is the hidden agents signing for the Guardian. And I don't think we can tell. Well, that's the castoid symbol. Always someone was here. Yours truly, question marks. We see you. Know thyself. Salt. A little rabbit. Yeah, Ikora made me write on the postcard, yeah. Need backup. Call on the 6 coyotes. A hunter for every occasion. Therein by one of the 6 coyotes. Oh, another one of the six coyotes. Clarifications to my esteemed colleague's note. Do not call on us for anything related to the Vanguard there. But for the fate of the world, that's much easier. Best of luck, Nadia. Nadia is also one of the six coyotes. She's like, you can call us for anything except, you know, we don't talk about that. Just give it to Crow. He wants it. Oh my god, is there gonna be... It is. There is. There is. Clarification. If the Vanguard Dare not being fulfilled means the end of the universe, the six coyotes may be able to assist. I nominate Micah. You know she's busy. Exactly. Too busy to notice being appointed. Fight well, Guardian, you're not alone, the six coyotes. And then, comrades are found in unexpected places and come in surprising shapes. Be bold. Micah 10. And her ghosts! Her ghost signed! Her ghost signed! Shark, Beta, Ghost, Flower, Setanta, Ghost, Differential Calculus. I cannot believe. Also, the little guy, the pup, is missing. Did pup find a guardian? I'm absolutely obsessed. Her ghosts are still following her. Oh yeah, so this is the image. This was here. Can you believe this image that I found? Someone from the farm gave me a copy. This was taken during the Red War, when the farm was the base of operations. I'm told that that time period was similarly dire, but looking at the Vanguard together, united in their cause, gives me hope. As they persevered, so shall we. Ghosts are the best people. Yeah. You guys are not gonna be, like, you guys are gonna, like, fucking wibble even more. Like, right now. This isn't, I can't even. We wish you the best against those who have taken too much from us all. Return safely. Nick and Itzelas. And the fucking drawing. Nick and her sister. And the saints with the babies in the ward. Saint with babies in the ward. And Mithrax on top. And the Traveler, and the Elixir dancing around, like, beneath the Traveler. Genuinely. And a little servitor. Oh my god. We already gave away our best gun. But come back alive, Guardian, and you can have the next best one. You can find us Ghost and Tommy. It's... what? That's incredible. Direct from the spicy ramen shop to you. These coupons don't expire, so come back and use them anytime. Heroes welcome. More of these in the pocket. This is the other page. Fucking Ghost and Tommy. And, like, Ghost is the hunter and Tommy is the ghost. Of course. Run fast, fight hard, and don't look back, Guardian. You'll have a host of people wanting to race you when you get back. Enoch Bast. And on the other side, all of us are thinking of you. The newest light, the eldest, all the best, Shohan. And... oh, oh my god. I had the fortune to encounter some of Lord Saladin's crossed out, Val's Forge's iron war beasts while I was traveling and researching. Some of them might have signed once I explained, but this book was simply too small. The only one who could leave their own mark was their actual war beast. Valus Forge was convinced to write out their names in their stead. Iron war beasts! And an actual war beast. And I guess Saladin signed these for them because they couldn't, it was too small. That's incredible. That's incredible. That is actually incredible. Like I don't know if like this is the best book ever. Guardian, I understand you know our true enemy, and go to fight it. I do not believe in luck, but I wish you strength in the light and a firm stance against that which hunts in the darkness. Warlock, Aunor Mahal. She's very formal. But I understand. We understand. Ooh, Queensguard, you carry the hopes of the reef as well. Our thoughts go with you. Kamal Rior, Leona Brill, and Debbie Castle. Those are the paladins. Make it pay. Return victorious. Sadia, Shurichi, and Kali. Sorry for beating the shit out of you guys. We kinda had to. Sorry. Guardian, if I could go with you, know that I would. It is a great weight of hope you carry. May the light provide as it ever has. Mizrax, House of Light. Yep. And then Ida, I'm sure if I kept asking, there would be more, but I wanted to get this wrapped up and shipped off to you as soon as possible. I hope it buoys your spirit, Guardian. I have left some pages blank at the end for you to add your own memories to. I hope you will return triumphant and find many more allies and friends to fill these pages. Ida. Wow, yep. And then there's a few extra that are blank. That is absolutely incredible. That is absolutely incredible. Right, let me put back the... Where's the page? This one. This is what that was. And can... This is like the idea for this. They cooked. They cooked. And they cooked well. Right. It's such a good thing. Like all of the little references to like minor characters. It's incredible. Okay. Now, how do I open this without... Oh, I see. Just like that. Oops. Did I open that? Okay, I did. Alright, so you don't have to break it. It can be resealed. Classified report. Oh, wait. There's something here. Layer? Ah. Behind this is a code or my emblem. And a patch. That is a really cool patch. Wait. Can I before I forgot. Before I forgot. Destiny. That is indeed what I want. Steam. Okay. Redeem code. What is that? Okay, and there we go. Ooh, Destiny emblem gateway. I don't even know what that looks like. We'll see. We'll see later. Flare. Right. Flare and patch. I can put these here. If I can put them here. Can I put them here? What's going on? No, I can put them here, okay. And I can take that. Oh, this is really good. Because like it's a protective little cover. And the booklet. Entelekey. That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff. Oh, okay, alright. Actually, I do. That makes sense. That makes sense now. This is the pages that we could see. That's a lot of stuff. Okay. Entelekey. And oh, that's a lot of stuff here. Oh, God. Gardener. So the Elixni had some info. That is interesting. Okay. Wait. Let me take a sip. A sippy. Ow. Maxi, you have not yet shown your face on the stream. Do you want to show your face on the stream? Are you EP? She's EP. She do be EP. Yep. Oh wait. I didn't show that. I didn't show the full thing. It fits the headphones. There. That's for the reading. Okay. That is interesting. Big and comfy? Yeah, it's so big. Wait. Which side is better to... It has a little thingy. Yeah. It has to be because this is gonna be the new GM cam. Especially when I do something stupid. I have to put on the idiot hat. Scribe archive. X, Y. I guess 11, 2, 4A. Type, personal communications, unsent draft, retrieved from Winterships, Simic fell, databank E76I9P, origin HD 219134, unidentified ship, tetrahedral structure, oh I wonder, derelict, heavily damaged, left in place, keywords, gardener, final shape, HNW047622. Identities, HNW047622. That's one of the guys. Annotated transcription follows. I arrived at the garden to be, to find barren rock, as lifeless as the expanse around it, just as the survey said. It's perfect. Rather, it will be perfect. The moment I laid eyes on the allotted system, I knew my initial plans had to go. How inelegant they were. Those drafts drawn up in smiling ignorance. Only experience could have cured me of such short-sightedness. Ooh, yes. Now I can see the path to the, and then like in brackets, because it's, I guess, can be like properly translated. Summit slash Pyramidian slash final shape. What? Here the Matreda blade leaves. There the green glass is body blossoms arcing overhead. I have brought enough progenitor material to seed 100 worlds, never mind 5. In time there will be a grand harvest of panacea. There are all like footnotes for that somewhere at some point. Yeah, okay, so the panacea from this garden appears to be a general term used to refer to organic material with medicinal properties. I'm sure both you and your untranslatable, I guess, merciful, penitent, beneficial will be pleased. And then the double notation, a group or organization of some sort. Mentions of the group across various records suggest that its members were scientists and doctors. So both you and your like group of doctors will be pleased. I could cover these bare rocks with greenhouses, of course, rows of neat enclosures, lights in just the right spectra, growth solutions mixed to just the right proportions, microclimate domes calibrated within a fraction of the degree. Very neat, very efficient. Very, very boring. After all, that would just be a brackets reflection shard imitation of system R slash or R dash 3TN dash PLRMA, wouldn't it? Something like ancient. Interesting. And you know, I've never had any interest in recreating other people's designs. So, just between you and me, here's the little secret. The Panacea progenitors weren't all I brought with me. I can hear you scolding me now, but there was so much space in the cargo hold, and, well, to be frank, you're not here to disapprove. Besides, if you could see this allotment as I do, see the potential writ in the cracks and crevices of every rock, feel the heart song of their molten cores, you would understand. But you won't need to take my word for it. By the time you can bear to leave work long enough to come visit, my garden will have taken root and grown strong. How lovely it will be to sit together and listen to the wind whistling through the boughs. Perhaps even you will smile. Oh, but I mustn't get ahead of myself. Before any of this can happen, I'll need to prepare. I've unfurled the pergola to capture what I need to weave each planet's atmosphere. The pergola's sail is so vast that I must cross my ship from vertex to vertex to see around the sparkling cloth. Yeah, it's exhilarating. I've wielded the gardener's tools before, but never at such scale, and it's noted with 3 dots. Another title for the great machine, the Traveler. Wow, the Traveler is the gardener? Really? What? That's so insane. What a reveal. It feels unfair, honestly. You led the development of such marvels, and yet you leaps away unable to see the culmination of your hard work. I know you claim it doesn't matter to you, as long as you know your work is being put to good use, but still, permit me this idle fancy. At this rate, it shouldn't take more than a few centuries before I have enough substrate to work with, and then, well, you'll just have to come and see the summit, Pyramidian, final shape for yourself, won't you? HNW 047622, and that's noted with 4 dots. An identification code associated with this individual. Need to cross-reference. So that is an individual from an unidentified ship of tetrahedral structure. I wonder what that is. talking about terraforming a planet by using gardener's tools. And that is probably that's the witnesses dudes, the witnesses species people. And there's another thing attached here, which is type ship cargo manifest retrieved from winter ship. But like the Elixir somehow found this. I guess they found it from an unidentified ship, tetrahedral structure, derelict, heavily damaged, left in place, crystalline storage media, keywords gardener, and HNW, dude, person. Annotated transcription follows. Preserved in resin, 5,908 asphodelia stem cuttings, Panacea. Asphodelia is the black garden thingy. 7,734 Verut whole leaf cuttings, soil enrichment. 7, yeah, same as the worm slices. Yeah. So they're preserving it in resin. That's why the witness has those things, because it's all preserved in resin. That's what it does. That's what its species was doing, I guess. 7,869 is body root cuttings, Panacea. 9,405 Spinel bulbs, decorative. Yeah, bye. Additional entries omitted for brevity. Cold storage. 4,401 Lyceradite seeds, decorative. 7,092 Auderi seeds, decorative. 18,734 Matreda seeds, soil enrichment. That's a lot of seeds. Or maybe, I'm not gonna say it. Additional entries submitted for brevity. Equipment, 1 pergola for atmospheric weaving on loan. 4 replacement sails in case of damage. 3 creches for initial abiogenesis. 8 abiogenetic solution canisters. 6 cauldrons for elemental synthesis. 3,965 fundamental particles, vacuum tubes. Additional entries submitted for brevity. Yeah, egg. Egg. This is what it looks like. This page, like with the ship manifest. I am so terrible at aiming this at the camera. And then scribe notes. And these are like the notations that we've read already, and then scribe observations. I began my search with the familiar. During the long drift, peaceful encounters between catches were rare, even when they hailed from the same house. But when such meetings did occur, they would exchange valuable resources, including data. This practice helped the Elixir navigate the vast and dangerous void to know who might open fire or which areas had already been stripped of resources. These data exchanges leave traces, and even if the relevant entries are later overwritten, a scribe can track these traces to their source, especially a scribe who grew up with the hum of a servitor. Wow. Thank you, Ida. I combed the databanks of our lightships for any mention of the witness and followed those paths as they forked through dozens of catches. Based on a single mention of records recovered from a tetrahedral ship, I was able to track down these transcripts. They were buried in the databanks of a decommissioned House Winter catch, the Simics fell. Repairing the ship's generator was quite an adventure. I shall have to tell you about it another time. A story for another time, perhaps. According to the Simics Fell's collection log, the transcribed records were originally found aboard a derelict ship encountered during the long drift. Associated telemetry suggests that this derelict was similar but not identical to the witness's fleet of the pyramid ships. Similar but not identical. An older design, perhaps? The ship was ancient beyond reckoning, and though it was badly damaged and abandoned, some of the data crystals were intact enough to be decrypted. It's a shame that the Simics Fell did not bring along any of the physical crystals. I'm sure the Cryptarchy would have liked to take a look. Me too. Me too. These are the oldest of all records I have found by an order of magnitude. When they were originally penned, the species that would go on to become the Ecumeni had not even emerged from primordial ooze. This is all of my, like, this is my shit. Like, this is what I want to be. I want to be a xenoarchaeologist when I grow up. Though my findings are not conclusive, I believe that these documents were created by the witnesses' precursors, which revered the great machine as the gardener. See Rep 776, ASA. Witness. Though they were hardly the only civilization to use a similar title, other elements suggest a possible connection. The tetrahedral structure of the derelict, where this record was recovered, and repeated mention of a concept roughly translated as final shape. There was one last note of interest from the collection log about the star system where the derelict was encountered. Every planet in the system showed large-scale damage from crude explosives. No signs of life were found. I feel like right now like I'm reading some of those entries in Mass Effect 1 where you're visiting the planets. And you're reading about the ancient planets that like clearly had signs of like civilization, but like they're no longer there. Insane. And I guess these are like those crystalline things where they were keeping the seeds and stuff. Fucking insane. I will never be the same person again. That's a lot. That's a lot of. Okay. Next, Scribe Archive. Type communications log. Oops. Retrieved from Rainship, Talixin, databank Q20K2G. Origin HD3714. Long range communications buoy. Derelict, scrapped for parts. Keywords: final shape HNW, that guy, and RS62431199. Okay, there'll be HN and RS. Please get some names. Identities HNW and RS. Annotated transcription follows. So RS. We mustn't abandon the path to the final shape simply because it is difficult. And number 1, it's the first like little note. This is the page that we could see. Okay, the final shape is no longer described with a ternary semantic cluster, but H and W and RS continue to use that structure to describe other concepts, potentially reflective of semantic narrowing? Question mark? Possibly. It's going to be interesting to read. H and W. Difficult. You're being willfully obtuse. Difficult might describe a sustained effort of self-denial done with intent and care for one's own well-being. What you are describing is coercion. And then RS. A moment's coercion to prevent a millennia's suffering. We can see what will happen if we sit idly by. If we choose to do nothing and in our inaction allow this carnage to continue, then we are complicit. Thus the ethical choice is to act. They are already losing it. H and W. At what cost? With what means? Would you advocate for the use of violence? Will you approve the murder of those who disagree? Will you and your organization, merciful, penitent, benefic, cause lesser harm for greater good? RS. No, never. The purpose and the means are inseparable. It's simple teleology. We are not advocating for needless cruelty. There are countless methods of intervention at our disposal with compassion as their guiding pillar. The, in brackets, transition/uplifting/enlightenment would be uncomfortable, naturally, but the alternative is to sit idly by and watch the inevitable extinction of a species, an extinction we could prevent. They're definitely losing it. Okay. H and W. If the final shape truly is the greatest good imaginable, then its rightness should be self-evident. It should be so clear to anyone and anything that comprehends it that we should never need to do more than share the information for them to reach the same conclusion. And the same person continues, that we have failed to do so even among the consensus. Given the terminology, this consensus might have been some sort of governing body or source of philosophical guidance. Interesting name, given the consensus of the city. Suggests imperfections in our own understanding. If we cannot prove an apodictic final shape even to each other, our own kin whom we strive to understand as well as our own selves, then how can we possibly declare it fit to teach to others? RS. What good is perfection if it is purely theoretical? All concepts are refined through practice. If we focus on ourselves to the exclusion of all others, if we refuse to help others and thereby pursue our perfect happiness at the cost of their interminable pain, what do we call that if not selfishness? HN. Humility, acceptance of our own limited perspective. RS. Indifference to suffering? HN. I am not indifferent. I will gladly endure pain if doing so would help others. It is a different matter entirely to force it upon someone else, even for the sake of another. They are... This is a very lively debate. RS. An improperly healed bone must be rebroken before it can set properly. An infected wound must be lanced. Do you abstain from uprooting weeds, even if they threaten to strangle your garden? RS continues. If some suffering is inevitable, then surely it is better to seek the maximum good from it. HN. If the choice is between greater and lesser evils, then the choice itself is flawed. I refuse to participate. RS. I agree with you, in theory, but we do not exist purely in the theoretical. This suffering is already happening now, all the time, everywhere we look. Come see me, and I will show you the observatory's readings. Such sights as we have seen, my friend, make me sick to my soul. HN. I thought that the observatory could only see possibilities. Oh, the future branches of past visible light readings. Huh, that's interesting. The observatory is some sort of a prediction tech. That's cool. Maybe relevant to some people. Oh yeah. RS. We have made improvements. The glass mines trim the excess branches. What we see now are the strongest paths. And in the seeing they become true. And glass mines are, from the context, some sort of computational assistant. There appears to be some etymological overlap with the names of Vex mines. Something to investigate later, perhaps. Yeah? What did you miss? What did you miss? What did you miss? Because I will reread the last two sentences because, you know. Because they're going to make you insane. Last 2 minutes. All right, so they're like they're like talking about it, and RS says, I agree with you in theory, but we do not exist purely in theoretical. This is suffering. This suffering is already happening now, all the time, everywhere we look. Come see me, and I will show you the observatory's reading. Such sights as we have seen, my friend, make me sick to my soul. HN. I thought that the observatory could only see possibilities, the future branches of past visible light readings. And then RS. We have made improvements. The glass mines trim the excess branches. What we see now are the strongest paths. And in the seeing, they become true. And glass mines are notated from the context, some sort of computational assistant, yeah? There appears to be some etymological overlap with the names of Vex mines. Something to investigate later, perhaps. So the observatory is prediction tech, and apparently the Vex are in there, and they're trimming the excess branches, or they're like using that. Literally, can we investigate now? What the hell? Okay. Then HN continues. Then tell me what you have seen. I gain nothing from running from the truth, no matter how uncomfortable. RS. Cities turning on themselves in a frenzy of self-destruction. Children offering up parents in superstitious sacrifice to bloodied gods. An entire people who would boil off their own atmosphere rather than let their neighbors enjoy fresh air. Great waves drowning worlds. Bodies which do not decompose, for everything down to the very bacteria has died as well. Machine plagues carving their prediction machines into moons. What? You know? Interesting. RS continues. Yeah. Your garden destroyed. As the observatory saw it, so it came to pass. RS, I apologize. I was unkind. I was wrong to bring up old hurts. Huh. So the garden, so HN was the one who made, that was the first entry, the one who like seeded one of the planets and terraformed it with gardener's tools. And apparently, it was seen in the observatory that it would get destroyed, and it did. It did get destroyed. And then HN, as you say, sometimes an infected wound must be lanced before it can heal. You should not be ashamed of your physician's instinct. HN continues, I have meditated on your words. I sat in my ship, keeping company with the pain I felt when I saw my worlds burning. That terrible loss. You would prevent such a thing from happening again. You have always wished to protect others from harm, and I honor that. But I have reached a different conclusion from you, as I saw the ruin of my great work. My thoughts traced a different path. If the final shape is the greatest good, then it must be, in brackets, enduring / incontrovertible / self-fulfilling. That my garden could be destroyed suggests that it was not a final shape after all. Perhaps the ships which came to burn it down understood its final shape better than I. The ships, so the tetrahedral ships destroyed it? So did they? That's interesting. Something destroyed the garden, but if this is the witness's species, then that would be their own ships, wouldn't they? RS, are you suggesting that the final shape of that system was its destruction, for it to be left a blasted ruin? HN, is it not a possibility? RS, then what we have seen through the observatory might as well be the final shape too. Suffering and misery, anarchy, endless self-consuming hedonism, utter sterility, how can any of that be considered a greater good? The core of the final shape is improvement. So, the observatory was used to find the final shape, and the Vex were helping finding the final shape because they can like trim excess branches. Mercury. What? Yeah. So, you know, not to jump the gun, but that would explain why the witness may have helped create the infinite forest, right? Because it can be used to simulate endlessly until the final shape is found. Maybe. But like, if the Vex are definitely able to help, then of course he will be using the Vex. And then, I mean, maybe we're just insane, but I say maybe we're just insane as I... Okay, HN continues. Consider the virus, my friend, the parasite, the predator. These things that exist only by taking from others. To these things, improvement may well entail causing greater and greater harm to others, not out of malice, but as a simple act of existence. When you eradicate an illness, are you stamping out microscopic final shape? Should we care less for the final shape of a disease simply because it is smaller than us, or because it does us harm? Yeah, not all of X. Yeah, see, not all of X are witness aligned, but all agree. Soul is salvation. That's the latest we know about them. They all agree on one thing. Wait, jumping puzzle, Milo? What are you doing? Jumping puzzle? Which jumping puzzle would that be? Trial in the Sky? Oh, you're not playing Destiny, okay. I thought, like, what? HN continues. We have all studied our histories. We know what we are capable of, what we have done. What if the, in brackets, nihilists, redolent, accepting, are right, and our final shape is our own destruction? RS, are you seriously considering the words of a fringe group of self-flagellating pessimists? This is pure nihilistic indulgence. Abdication of responsibility. The existence of past evil does not invalidate future good. Should we deny what we can do because of what we have done? Alright, so there's two groups within the witnesses' precursors. Nihilist, redolent, accepting, and merciful, penitent, benefic. Yeah, should we deny what we can do because of what we have done? Man. RS. We of the merciful, penitent, benefic have asked similar questions and reached our own answer. We have survived unimaginable suffering, even at one another's hands. The gardener encourages our growth and improvement day by day. Who better to understand the struggles of others and guide them out of those miserable warrens into the light of day? We could help the whole universe to be better than they are, just as we are always striving to be better tomorrow than we are today. We could help them, and they will go on to help others. The good we do can compound just as evil has in the past. Yeah, they didn't all agree. They didn't all agree. At least not at this point, at least. So then HN says, and yet we, the first chosen of the gardener, cannot agree on our own way. The gardener offers us no guidance, no principle with which to use the gifts it gives us, no reassurance for the doubts that plague us, no answers for our questions. Going for food? Bye, Milo. Have food. Maybe you will finish the puzzle then. Okay, so this proves they are the first chosen of the gardener. The gardener has not touched any other world before them. And they are already struggling with the fact that gardener doesn't give you guidance. Like, why doesn't he tell us shit? Why have we been chosen? Why does the gardener, in its power and wisdom, not achieve perfection itself? If my garden was not meant to be destroyed, why did it not stop the invaders? Oh, hi, I'm in the kitchen. If my garden was not meant to be destroyed, why did it not stop the invaders? And why does it allow its gifts to be misused? It did not correct, and then in brackets, profusion / bountiful / swarm on their path to their great fatal error. It did not stop the, again in brackets, conquerors / primacy / sovereign from using the gifts it granted for subjugation. Are we to accept these, too, were meant to happen? If you reject the notion that destruction can be a final shape, how are we to accept that the gardener allowed us to make such grievous mistakes? Yeah. And this lists out other factions, I guess. A profusion, bountiful swarm, and conquerors, primacy, sovereign. And then RS replies, even after all these millennia, there is much we do not understand about the gardener. Perhaps we will not understand until we have achieved the final shape for ourselves. HN. And when we have reached the final shape, will it all make sense? will we all be able to live in a universe where people act as they have always acted for the self-evident good, where evil does not exist because we do not allow it, where all are aligned without suffering or doubt? That sounds very vexy. Like, that's essentially what the vex would be, because to them it's just they're all, well, I mean, they don't all agree, but they could. And then RS, this isn't like you, my friend. I am coming to see you, all will be well. And then there are more like those crystalline shapes in the crystals. I'm so bad at aiming this at the camera. It's like, and then scribe notes. So we already read the like notes. Glass mines. That's making me fucking insane. The observatory, which predicts the future and shows like the future and the past, and the glass mines are in there helping because they are trimming excess branches of the pathways and possibilities. Losing my shit entirely. My entire shit gone. Is this the... That's not that archive. Yeah, Man. Scribe notes. Just... Okay, so scribe notes. My cross-check for the identification code in Scribe Archive X1, XY24A proved quite fruitful. Yeah, I do remember that one. The trail of datacrams led me to a databank retrieved from a range ship, originally downed on Mercury. The Saints and Osiris were kind enough to share it with me, along with a pot of tea. Our conversation was most illuminating. I understand that Mercury was a scorched wasteland before the Great Machine's arrival. When it had finished, humans could walk unprotected on its surface. What wonders the Great Machine can work. I can only hope that Mercury will return from the Witness's clutches, released as Titan was, so that I may see it for myself. I hear that, thanks to Sol engulfing its sky, one could stand without pause, or at least until exhaustion proved greater than the desire to learn. Perhaps I could catch up on some light reading. So these 2 pages were visible in like the preview of the book on the like Bungie store, and I zoomed in and I transcribed the whole thing. So I knew about these 2 pages. Obviously it doesn't make sense like without context, but I knew about because Mercury is mentioned, so like that made me extra insane on top of everything else. But it proved that Mercury would not come back, because this is obviously before Final Shape, and Ido says like, I hope it will come back because it hasn't yet been released. But yeah, so the identification code, there was some data bank from a range ship that originally like fell on Mercury, and that range ship is the Talix Sin, I guess, the one that we just read the communication from, about the observatory and the fucking glass mines. And listen, and Saint and Osiris were kind enough to share it with me. So she found that there, and man, I can't. I have no words. No words from Fenchurch today. He must have found something interesting. In any case, the concept of the final shape has worn many faces. From your encounter with the disciples of the Witness, we know that they all had their own understanding of this concept. They all saw what they wished to see in it. But this communications log here appears to predate all of them. If I'm correct, and the parties communicating are among the witness's precursors, then this may be the concept's original form. We can see in this log that H and W and RS at least were preoccupied with the concept of higher purpose. They sought the final shape, but at the time of this exchange, they did not agree on what it was or how to achieve it. RS speaks of how the final shape will prevent suffering and maximizing benefit. H and W expresses concerns over the methods of achieving this. I notice, however, that they never speak of communicating directly with the species they discuss. There is no consideration of consulting others, or even if they are capable of reaching the final shape for themselves and others. The most pressing matter in their discussion is if they should or should not intervene, and to a lesser extent, whether some coercion is acceptable for the greater good. I understand that, granted the blessings of the great machine, Elixir and humanity both have fallen into similar traps. The certainty of one's own rightness, the arrogance, the belief that receiving the great machine's gifts confers superiority to others. Man. Yeah, purpose. Given the length of time between this record and Scribe Archive X124A, it appears the great machine stayed with their civilization for millennia. So this... Are we done now? Oh, wait, just a second. I think No. There was interruption. But like, it took like 7 years to close the door. What was I saying? Was I saying something? I don't know if I was saying something. Yeah, no, Scribe Archive XY24. That's the first one. Like the one that we were reading about, like the actual first one, where the guy is terraforming a planet. Yeah, that's that archive. So that one is the first one, and the traveler has been with them all this time, for millennia, which like explains why it started leaving. Yeah, it explains why the traveler started leaving after. Like right away, like just it terraforms and like just gets out of there. Man, if it had stayed on Reese for that long, if humanity's golden age had continued unending, would we also have fallen victim to the same mentality? Lost sight of others as equals and seen them as animals to be herded. Man, I think I prefer where we have come to stand, together, walking the same streets beneath the shadow of the great machine. Yep. That's, yep. Utopia theory, yeah. Yeah, they basically, like, they had the travel for too long, and they received too much from it, and they started considering themselves, like, superior, and were, like, as Ida says, like, they're discussing how to, like, whether or not they should help other people, but like they're not actually consulting those people. Like, do these people want to be helped? No, they're just like, no, would it be that be good or bad? And like they're only discussing it among themselves instead of like, you know, maybe those people don't fucking want you there. Interesting. Scribe Archive XY 1449. Like the, yeah. Yeah, it is kind of like the Awoken, because the Awoken like specifically didn't want to like interfere. Like the only time they interfered was like when literally the city would have been destroyed. And like the Awoken that did like leave the reef just went to Earth normal, like civilians. Yeah. From the distributor, yeah, Mara wanted to leave because like Mara thought that she borrowed time. Like she basically left the system behind and escaped to the distributory to borrow time to come back later to help. Which is like, that makes sense. But then when they came into the reef, they didn't like immediately go to Earth even though a lot of people did want to, like a lot of people wanted to, like, oh, this is why we came back. We came back into the system to go help Earth and like bring them all the technology and all the medicine and all the stuff that we have. And Mara was like, no, we can't just show up out of nowhere to do that. And obviously some people did leave like as civilians, but that is very interesting. Next scribe archive. Type emergency transmission. Retrieved from the Spider's collection. Long-range communications beacon. Disabled. Origin unknown. I love when the origin is unknown. That's my favorite. Keywords witness. Annotated transcription follows. I learned of its arrival scarcely 3 marks ago, as my anchor slumbered in the belly of this ancient outpost. I drifted into the noosphere. There's like a symbol? Webbing? I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but there's like a little symbol. Like an overturned U. Noosphere webbing. I drifted into the noosphere webbing and was swept up in delight. Millions of thought forms sharing the news, the revelation spreading from leading the trailing edge until even I was buoyed by the tide of joy. Random quotes you say. Random quotes when you say things, yeah. Okay, so that's first contact with stranger. Overturn you, friend to be. I guess I'll shorten it to like symbol. Weird symbol. You saw the word symbol. A chance for the hazy margins of our noosphere to grow, to encounter new thoughts and expand with new richness. It had been so long since we encountered the whisper, symbol, nightmare, symbol, predatory memeplex. Nightmare is capitalized. Indeed, margins. We had grown naive without the reminder of fear. Is that referring to Nessie? So long since we encountered the whisper, then there's a symbol, nightmare capitalized symbol, predatory memeplex. Bezzy Nessie. Well, it is, there's a note. A self-reinforcing group of informational units which subsumes lesser concepts, a predatory idea. The Noasis seem to have used this term to describe any serious threats to their minds. The first usage appears to refer to a past threat which the Noasis survived. But Noasis, who are Noasis now? No, like that's different. That's a new species. We'll decipher this. I'm in the zone. From the leading edge came a current. It swept through our noosphere, a spark in dry brush, symbol, ink in water, symbol, hope curdling in an instant. The emanations were confused and fragmentary. I could not parse them all. Planets stolen from space. Ripe fruit plucked from orbit. Structures dissected and reassembled by thousand-fingered hands. Anchors and selves unraveled into first principles, sectioned into wafer-thin slices. There's a note. The images of the witnesses' attack on the Traveler and what it did to the coalition ships is fresh in minds, as I'm sure it is in yours. The slicing. Yeah. Sectioned into wafer-thin slices. Moment of silence for read 7. Strike Dad. Man, why him? It was only one voice at first, a cry of joy at the meeting of a new mind, twisted to fear and pain. Help me. Chaos in the noosphere, the placid surface churned into white froth, thought forms scattering in their thousands, fleeing up the webbing strands and finding doom at every junction. Stop jogging about Reed. Help me. The stranger, symbol, ruin. Symbol. Ruin. Predatory memeplex engulfed our noosphere in a moment's idle fancy. Our thought forms were atomic in comparison. We never stood a chance. Thought crimes? I mean, as each of my people were found and taken apart and reassembled, a new voice joined the chorus. Help me. My people died in their thousands, thoughts and selves wisping away into nothingness. Thousands of years of memory, no more than smoke in the wind. Help me. Here, in this outpost, I am apart from the rest, tethered at the trailing edge, furthest from its lamprey maw. Not far enough to escape, not near enough to help. Help me. 1,000 emanations from 1,000 minds, blending into a single scream. The same scream every time, again and again and again and again. When we untethered ourselves from their anchors, we knew that we as people would not be divided again. No matter how far we traveled in real space, the vastness of our noosphere, symbol, webbing, symbol, home was but a thought away. Our fears, our hopes, our dreams, our longings, our triumphs. We would always be able to reach out and know one another. Where one was weak, another could be strong. We would share each other's joy and bear each other's pain. But that sound, help me. I am ashamed to admit that I could not bear it a moment longer. I severed, symbol, exiled, symbol, imprisoned myself. I regretted it the moment I did. We were dying, but we were dying together. My unimaginable cowardice will not assure my survival, only a delay in my execution. The ruin, symbol, predatory memeplex, symbol, witness in big letters, knows the pattern of our oscillations. I can hear it, still plucking the tethered edges of the noosphere symbol webbing. The note for the witness appeared as a highly intrusive foreign concept in the transmission, which was able to cannibalize all overlapping concepts. Man. And then witness brackets, the big dash and small dash, the way it talked to Rolk. Why do you hide? For notes, another intrusive foreign concept. I believe this is the witness itself communicating directly to the recorder. The witness will find me, and when it does, there will be nothing, symbol, no one. I believed I would die alone in this abandoned outpost, but I found a crate forgotten deep within a dusty storeroom. Emergency beacons, produced and stored in another time, one when we knew the fear of death. Witness brackets. We see you. To you, symbol receiver, symbol inheritor. Just a second. Just a second. I'm normal. I mean, okay, one more sentence. To you, symbol, receiver, symbol, inheritor, symbol, hoped for future, I offer what little I know. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. This is not a joke. This is not a joke. I I will show you when I finish the sentence. We are dead, but not unmade. We are ossified symbol, temporized symbol, reiterated symbol, perpetuated symbol, anatomized symbol, finalized. I don't want it. And then the final notes. Significant semantic overlap here. I believe the total blended concept is related to the final shape. I did not know about this. I do not know if this will help. I do not know, I do not. But perhaps you will prevail. And then witness brackets. Come now, don't be afraid. This is not a call for help. It is too late. Symbol, there is no one left. Symbol, the witness cannot be stopped. This is our last proof. We, symbol, the Noasis existed. Just to prove that I'm not fucking joking, because like people do not believe me, never question me again. Never question me again. The fact that I had the fucking cosplay is insane, man. What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? So the Noasis were a species. And from what I understand, they were killed. And their minds were slurped up by the witness, possibly. And this person that is writing, like, cut itself off from the others. Hi. That's a clip. I can imagine what it is a clip of me losing it. And then the witness did find that last member of the Noasis. That's going to be a useful clip. It found the last person, and it slurped it up, but that member did leave like a message in the noosphere, and it was recorded. It was in Spider's collection as a long-range communications beacon. It just got preserved. Wonder if this is how some ships go off to their own thing, dissenting minds. Yeah, possibly. It is possible. We, the Noasis, existed. What the fuck happened? And like these are some like at this point the witness is like fully. This is one of the species that the witness like directly messed with. Like it's not a Rolk. It's not. I mean, technically it might be Nessie, because we did mention the nightmare stuff was mentioned. And fear. This is probably so far my favorite, because like this is a completely unknown like new species, and I am all over that shit. This is my shit. New species. Yeah, it speaks directly. Yeah, it speaks like directly to the person that like it's so thorough. It wants to destroy the civilization so like thoroughly that like it finds this one person that like tried to escape, and like that person did regret the fact that it like tried to escape in the first place. Like we were dying, but we were dying together, and my unimaginable cowardice will not assure my survival, only a delay in my execution. And then the witness is like, it's also interesting because like they seem to be existing in some sort of like not physically, like they are in the noosphere, in the webbing. This might have something to do with the veil. Um, like they are thought. This is a species that are thought forms, and the witness was still able to mess them up. Like this is the sci-fi shit. Like the best sci-fi shit ever. Like these do not seem to be physical beings. Like this is why the sci-fi shit is the best. If everyone knew Muna, yeah, that's very concerning. It is very concerning. Very concerning. Just a little bit. You know, just a little bit. Scribe notes. The spider has acquired many items of interest over his lifespan, but precious few may be accessed freely, even in the best of times. The worst of times, on the other hand, seem to have inspired some conditional generosity. Reluctant as I was to request his assistance, the information I have gleaned has more than paid dividends. And then crossed out, ugh, that's something he would say. I know. Just a little creature. The contents of this beacon proved quite challenging to transcribe. It seems to operate on a similar principle to your sensoriums, but it directly transmits concepts rather than inducing sensory hallucinations. Some of the concepts showed significant semantic overlap, though whether due to the nature of the data, age-related degradation, or the recorder's emotional state, I cannot say. Now, from the content of this record, I believe we may draw a few conclusions about the witness's methodology. It is capable of disassembling mind and body, then somehow reassembling them. It did not destroy the noasis, but unmade and then finalize them. That's fucking scary. That's insane. Curiously, this account describes a markedly different approach compared to similar recorded attacks. The conquest of the noasis was swift, almost surgical, and remarkably thorough. The witness does not seem to have cultivated a disciple from among their number, or left anyone who could tell the tale. Yet it did not simply massacre them. Consider how the witness speaks to the noasis who is recording. It is almost gentle. There was no comparable communication during the whirlwind. I reviewed all the information about the noasis I could find and discovered this. The noasis never encountered the great machine. Interesting. Is the presence or absence of the great machine which determines the witness's approach? Did the witness ever speak to humanity during the collapse? Did it offer comfort as it did to this doomed noasis? I need more information. Did it speak during the collapse? He did not. I don't think he did. I mean, not during the collapse. I mean, it's kind of trying to speak to Clovis, because Clovis did get information from Clarity and from the K1 artifact, but that was not during the collapse. That was before the collapse, as a matter of fact. K1 artifact, yeah. The Anomaly, worst map in PvP. Don't ever put that map again. Trials, Blizzard, Bungie. Well, we're about to find out. That map is so bad, I couldn't go flawless on that map. I'm sorry, when I say PvP, it immediately defaults to Blizzard because of Overwatch. The traumas are endless and the horrors never cease. Okay. Everybody pay attention immediately. This is incredible. I am... Okay. Scribe Archive, X11630. Type, emergency broadcast. Sensorium telemetry, retrieved from Cloud Archives. Deep storage, Neomuna, Neptune. Exo, IND, which is Exodus Indigo. Origin, Exo YEL, aka Exodus Yellow, which is the one we have not heard of before. Identities: C. Liang and S. Benuna. Keywords: collapse, Black Fleet, and Rasputin. Rasputin. Rasputin, give me something. Bro, a bestie, anything? We'll see. Milo, like, he speaks beyond the grave. Annotated transcription follows. Mayday, mayday, mayday. All stations, this is the Exodus Yellow. 25,000 souls aboard. We are under attack by unknown hostiles and sustaining heavy damage. Engines 1 through 6 are down, kinetic weaponry has been disabled, and we are transmitting in the blind. Leaves. We have a possible Skyshock event requesting static. Emergency broadcast is emerged with sensorium telemetry from Exodus Yellow's Chief Medical Officer Dr. C. Liang. An open medical data feed is displaying updates on the condition of the ship's officers. Several are listed as deceased, including the captain, and the remainder have moderate to severe injuries. All are located on the ship's bridge. Dr. Liang is running through the corridor connecting the ship's medical bay to the bridge. She is speaking rapidly on an open audio channel with Commanding Officer S. Benuna. Liang: but we're not a warship. Benuna: doesn't matter to the Warmind. Not under Karhai White. Liang: we can't possibly have any working guns, not after that last hit. What does Rasputin expect us to do? Wiggle our engine nozzles at that big ugly triangle? Excuse me, they're not ugly. There's a note here, like with one little star, and scribe notes is expletives omitted. Expletives omitted. System warnings. Structural impact. Benuna: pyramid, Doc. Liang: this is not the time for pedantry. How can you be so calm? Benuna: kinda have to be, don't I? Nobody else is in any shape to do anything. Benuna: if we are in Karhai White and Rasputin is telling us this is what we've got to do, then the alternative must be worse. Liang: worse than 20,000 dead colonists? Benuna: hold. Oh, expletives omitted. Doc, grab static. Liang lurches violently and impacts the wall. Her sensorium's medical data feed cuts out and remains offline. Yeah. Liang: yep. Ow, Benuna, what was that? Benuna: static. Liang: Benuna, anyone? Benuna: static. Damn. Liang resumes moving down the corridor. She exhales sharply and begins to speak to herself, recording with her sensorium. Liang: okay, status. Our systems, including communications, are on the fritz. We're limping on 2 engines, and at least 3/4 of the crew are wounded too badly to act. The captain's dead, and we've got no guns. Liang: if whatever we're fighting doesn't kill us all, Rasputin will. He will, bestie. Better start shooting, or else you're gonna make him angry. Damn. System warning. Mass growl. Phaeton strikes. Sterile neutrino scattering. Wow! That repeats. Liang: oh god, what is that noise? Oh my god. Sounds of metal groaning. Liang abruptly stops and begins to back up. System warning. Exodus Yellow tensile strength exceeded. Jesus Christ. It's like... Yep. Ahead of Liang, support struts begin to fracture. The floor ripples and the ceiling buckles. The portion of the ship Liang has just come from is not as strongly affected. Yeah. Tension is released. The ship's structure snaps back into place. Liang falls hard but recovers. Liang: I could feel that in my teeth, some kind of gravity wave. Liang: Rasputin's gone mad. We can't hold position any longer. We'll die. We'll all die. Liang, Anand, I just need to get Anand up, and she can get us out of here. That's noted with most likely Flight Dynamics Officer P. Anand, who was one of the injured crew on the bridge. Liang resumes moving forward. The ship's structure shows visible signs of strain, with materials having stretched and deformed far beyond normal tolerances. It's like the Glycon. The Glycon was being warped as well when it was going into the anomaly. And so was the Leviathan, also going into the anomaly, into many anomalies actually. Benuna, static. Liang, Benuna, I'm here. Liang reaches the bridge airlock. The door shows visible fractures but opens when Liang applies force. Liang, Benuna. Liang begins to retch violently, backing away from the door. The bridge is covered. The bridge is covered with a layer of organic material and damaged flight suits. I've seen Event Horizon. I know what that looks like. I've seen Event Horizon when I was perhaps too young, and that may have affected my psyche a little bit. But I'm fine though. That's normal. Yeah. System warning. Warsat preparing to fire. Yeah, maybe that's why I like insane, fucked up spaceships that have been to anomalies and have returned wrong. That's it. Yeah. This is a lot worse. Like this. Oh, hi Arctic. If you can recognize me. Yeah. System warning. Warsat preparing to fire. Of course. This page is hi. At this point, Ras is putting them out of their misery. Yeah, literally, he is. I mean, in a way, 100%. Like, there's nothing they can do. There's nothing that anyone can do, and he's like, he wanted to like protect anything that might have been protected, and not like save random ships in sky. Like it's not like you can't do anything here. Still heaving, Liang clutches the door frame. She opens a wide-range broadcast channel. Liang, all stations, stand down. We are in your line of fire. System warning. Warsat firing. In the ice, Skyshrock, yeah. Liang, please, this is the Exodus Yellow, 25,000 souls aboard. System warning. Exodus Yellow, hull integrity, fatally compromised. The ship comes apart around the Warsat's beam. Liang tumbles unprotected in vacuum. Liang's sensorium captures a gap in the debris field. The pyramid ship is completely unharmed. Man. That's when he was trying to fire on the pyramids. And like he couldn't know, like if him firing would have destroyed the ship, then all of those dead people would be worth it, right? But he couldn't have known that it wouldn't have worked because he has no idea what it is. Like it's incomprehensible to him what the pyramid ships are. And then 1,000 years later, he tried again. It didn't work there either. Yeah, as far as he was concerned, like that's why he was assembling that's why he requested all of the ships to like join back. Like all the Exodus ships had to return to fight. Because he was thinking, well, if we unload all of, like, everything that we have, we might be able to prevent. I still need digest of well. Yeah, that was. Ras, please. The pyramid ship is completely unharmed, man. That is insane. Oh, I see some other interesting stuff here. Ooh, that's several collapse. Okay, we gotta get to the final one. Man of Silent Oath. Yeah. The lore tab that made you be like, I like Asher. Okay, so now scribe notes about this event. Yeah, I know, we all are. Listen, the writers are bitter as well, don't worry. Scribe notes. It was quite difficult to find first-hand accounts of the collapse. It really was. The humans who lived through it are long dead, and any contemporary exos have been rebooted several times since then. Well, no, actually, Ada was made after the collapse finished, so I mean, yeah. Most data, even when encoded and protected in engrams, has degraded too badly to be recovered, especially under the post-collapse conditions on Earth. But I heard about Neptune, the city of Neomuna, and the people who hid there during the collapse. I suspected they might have more complete records. Thank you! Someone went to Neomuna to ask them about the collapse records. Ido is literally the best person in the entire setting of Destiny. She is literally me. I have to cosplay Ido next time. The journey to Neptune was long and quiet, but the rumble of a ship's engines is as familiar to me as any lullaby. Aww. It's a shame that there isn't any remote uplink to Neomuna's archives yet, but to be honest, I relished the chance to visit it myself. The stories and images were pale mimicries of the city, the lights, the colors, the sounds. I have never seen anything like it. This is not mere exaggeration. I mean that. Until now, every settlement of every civilization I have ever seen has been a ruin of its former self. Oh, yeah? I just close would be easier. The last city is a marvel, a testament to humanity's survival and spirit. But even here, I can see the scars left by your collapse. Neomuna was marred by the war which landed in its midst, but it was still a vision. I could see the shape of your golden age in its skyline. Oh, I was greeted warmly by Scribe Lagari. She calls her Scribe. How marvelous to discover a kindred spirit. She was quite helpful, and I shall have to return when I am able. The Neomuni have a tremendous bounty of information in their cloud arc. I have even been asked to share some of my own stories so they may be recorded for posterity. Together, we were able to retrieve and repair several records that had been damaged, either by Vex incursions or data degradation, and I have included the most relevant record here. Also, Scribe Lagari asked me to tell you hello and to remind you that the Hall of Heroes is open to you whenever you may wish to visit. Her holoprojection performed an unusual motion when she said this. I believe that you would call it waggling eyebrows. It was very fascinating. Is there a corresponding gesture among exos? I mean, waggling eyebrows. Quinn is incredibly good. Whew, okay, on to the record itself. We can see that the Black Fleet deployed gravitational weaponry. Wow! The Black Fleet has gravitational weaponry that can manipulate gravity on planets and cause big waves? That is incredible. Oh, it actually says here, which is corroborated by other accounts of Sol's collapse. Chuck Rep 904 Titan NPA New Pacific Arcology. Wow. Yeah. Almost like Last Days on Kraken Mare were supposed to be like the final nail in the coffin for that. Like, they showed us that the pyramids made a big wave on Titan to kind of parallel the Books of Sorrow. Incredible. I am shocked thoroughly that they would use references to other events to show us the truth instead of us believing the worms. Incredible. Whew. And our own records of the whirlwind as well. Rep 112 Riss Whirlwind. Such weapons were not described by the Noasis's account of the Witness's attack. We also do not see evidence of what the Noasis described happening to their civilization. Slicing, anatomizing, temporizing. Nor do we see any serious attempts from the Witness to communicate. So for us, and for the Lixni, and for the Fundament, and for everything else, The worms, yeah, the worms that fly, yeah. So for everyone else, they use gravitational weaponry, and the witness didn't talk. But for the Noasis, it used something else. It used slicing, anatomizing, temporizing, and it was communicating. I have reviewed everything I could access about the Warmind's attempt to hold the collapse. Rasputin declared many protocols, two of which I found important here. Karhe White, a state of emergency so severe that Rasputin could seize control of the entire system's defenses, and even conscript civilian ships to serve in combat, suggestive of a threat of extinction. And Twilight Exigent, a situation that required a change of Rasputin's ethics. If obeying ordinary ethical restrictions would result in the extinction of humanity, then Rasputin needed a way to bypass those restrictions. That is correct, Ida. You have correctly identified Rasputin's protocols. Rasputin seems to have enjoyed abstruse terminology, useful for masking intent, but quite difficult to parse. How do I pronounce Karhe? Well, Karhai, actually. Is it easier without mandibles? Perhaps I should start a dictionary. It would be easiest to ask Anna Bray directly, as she knew the most about Rasputin, but I thought it might be discourteous to ask so soon after his passing. Now, Anna would be fine with that. Perhaps a shift from helping to brute force elimination, maybe? But it still went to brute force for us. But because Noasis were apparently, they were thought forms. They were not, they were not, I don't think they were physical beings. The way they're described, it seems like they existed I've seen that concept in sci-fi before. It's like the concept of beings. I think it's in the Expanse actually. That there are beings who transcended physicality and exist in just the thought form. Yeah. For us, it might have been going back to the same. Noasis seems to be far back. 100%. But then, Whirlwind and us would be much recent. According to all the documentation of Rasputin's defense of Sol, even with such extraordinary circumstances allowing him to act beyond his normal limits, Rasputin could not stop the Black Fleet. Had the Great Machine not acted, the Black Fleet would have ground all of Sol into dust. But what did the Great Machine do? The Traveler. What did you do? What did you do? We know that one aspect was Sav, because Sav took the veil and hid it, which meant that the witness could not finish whatever it wanted to do. But the Traveler did, it did something. We just don't know what it did. Wake up. Tell us. Tell me. Speak. Still, I cannot understand why the Black Fleet would choose to deploy gravitational weapons. If they were totally unharmed by humanity's greatest weapons, if the witness could disassemble entire fleets with a wave of its hand, why would they need to use such comparatively slow weaponry? Perhaps this was not done out of necessity, but why then? I feel that I am still missing something. And then there are little slices. Slicey. Worm slice. Yummy. They're preserved in resin, apparently. So, Milo, make me a worm slice. From resin. I could once. Crunch. No, you're gonna eat silica. Scribe archive XY1790. Type personal record. Oh, well, this is gonna be completely not making us cry. Type personal record retrieved from Ada 1 of the Black Armory. Origin Black Armory papers. Entry 68 continued. Keywords collapse, Black Fleet, Black Armory, Mayrin, Henriette. Annotated transcription follows. They arrived at night. Yuki woke me up. Yuki Sato. I had never seen that look on her face, that fear. The sky, she said. The sky, the sky. She couldn't say anything else. When I looked outside, I understood. The stars were going out, one by one, as though a titanic veil were being drawn over them. The sky grew darker and darker, then light. I realized later what had happened. During humanity's early forays into space, we'd littered the LEO region with debris. Some of it had been removed to facilitate interplanetary travel, but there was always so much. It burned, all of it. The whole sky was aflame. I ordered everyone to the bunker. The earth heaved and cracked open underfoot. A sickly green light pervaded everything. Radios hissed static and screams. The wind hurled cars and houses like toys. By the time we reached the facility, the wind had stopped. A dreadful stillness hung in the air. When I looked back, I could see a great cloud in the distance. It reminded me of a sandstorm, a wall of smoke and dust bearing down upon us with unnatural speed. Amira, she had fallen behind, and the cloud swallowed her. She withered down to the bone wherever it touched. It could have been poison or plague or... Helga closed the doors. I'm not sure whether to thank her or not. Constellations. Unknown plagues raise populations in hours. That's a quote. Direct. Even. Man. Yep. Return up and around shit and jelly. Man. That's them. From Ada. Scribe notes. The black armorer approached me as I was resupplying in the city. She had heard of my search for information pertaining to the witness, the Black Fleet, and the collapse, and wished to help. Though it seemed to physically pain her to part with them, she offered me a sheaf of papers. They were so worn with age, I feared they would crumble in my claws, and I held my breath when I transcribed them. Aww. She waved away my thanks and said you had found these documents for her some time ago, and to consider this a favor repaid. I did find those. Personally, by playing Forges. More clues, more pieces to the puzzle. Fire and smoke, poisonous air, earthquakes, cyclones. Why do these things? This is literally from Constellations. Why did the witness cause great tidal waves on Titan? If it could simply take the entire planet, take is capitalized, take the entire planet as it did later. Yeah, I was actually playing Forges. I was present. In mind and body, clicking my buttons. Neither the Elixni nor humanity were as advanced as the Ecumene or countless other fallen civilizations. It could have overrun either of us without all the theatrics. Interesting. The sea is the best destiny ever. We are losing it entirely. I mean, information about ancient civilizations, about the witness and its species, about the collapse. I've been waiting for 10 years. Thank you for liking my poncho. Yeah, that's true what it is. You can thank Finn for that. Finn made it. Theatrics, as though all of this was mere performance, like those ghosts who put on masks during Festival of the Lost and pretend to chase the children of the city. But I cannot think of any other word for it. It appears the witness has staged a show, but for the Elixni of Reese and the humans of Sol as its audiences, even though we should be so far beneath its notice, never mind its concern, that it shouldn't even care about what frightens us. That's it. The witness is not indifferent to us. It cares about what we think of its performance, though of course it does not seek to delight or provoke. No. The witness has done all it can to spread fear and despair among the people of Sol, as it did the people of Reese. It has chosen the approach that would cause the maximum possible amount of suffering, and continued doing so until the very moment it went through that awful portal. I doubt that this is some brilliant tactical ploy to demoralize its enemies. It would have defeated both humans and Elixni with or without its campaign of terror. Indeed, such actions appear to have drawn out its attack on Sol and were a deeply inefficient use of its power. If the Witness's only goal was to corner the Great Machine and to use it to further its plans, whatever those are, then why bother doing anything else? If this performance has affected the Great Machine at all, there is no evidence of such, and, anyways, the worst atrocities of the Whirlwind occurred after the Great Machine left us and could not see its effects. No, I believe this display of cruelty was meant for us. It was done to maximize our torment. I cannot think of any motivation to ascribe to this except malice. That's a fucking banger. And there's a little slice worm. Cosplay him in mind. I'm about to go sicko mode after this. About all the observatory stuff. I will go sicko mode. You will never hear the end of this. I will literally not stop until the sicko mode is going to be legendary. Okay. Another one of the collapse. So as we've just seen, I think this is fucking terrifying. Like, it did the collapse as it did to maximize torment. The sicko mode is good. It's like, man, yeah, on purpose. Like, it could literally, like, if he was just looking for the trap, it's. I think it's also because, like, it's doing this maliciously to ruin the traveler's work, because that's what the traveler. I'm doing it. That's what the traveler said. Just a second. Constellations. They're here. It's exactly here. Somewhere. Yeah. It happens over weeks and months. Cataclysmic disasters, natural and unnatural, flattening human settlements on every planet that I have made, I have shaped, my work laid flat. That's the traveler. Like, it's deliberately like, yeah, it's deliberately like messing up everything that the traveler has built, which kind of a throwback to how that person's garden was destroyed at the beginning. Like, at the beginning, one of the member of the Witness species terraformed the planet with the gardener's tools, and it was destroyed, and the guy went sicko mode, like, trying to understand, like, why the gardener would allow for this to happen. And I mean, if that person is within the Witness, and it clearly is, then, like, it remembers that, like, just maliciously destroying something for no reason, no meaning in it, no purpose in that destruction, just to destroy it. And that's what formed the Witness. And now he's doing that to everything else because, well, the gardener didn't protect them. So fuck the gardener, right? We're gonna destroy everything the gardener makes on purpose, maliciously, to maximize torment. That is, man. Okay, next, this is also collapse. Yeah, so this is the simulation seed, but over here, if you get here, this is phase glass. This is from Io. So we are summoning the missing planets because Io and Mercury are not back yet, and we are trying to get them back. So this is why they're here. And also this is the pensive edge transit, and this is the POG edge transit. You also see it get angry. Yeah, like it perpetuates the sort of yeah, it does. We're winning on the Mercury. We are again the sicko mode. That's gonna happen. Yeah, it got angry with Callus. Yeah. like super, super angry because Callus was kind of like goofing about. And like, it's not there to goof. It's there to like destroy us. Okay. Collapse. Another scribe archive. Type bridge audio recorder. Retrieved from Reef Cryptarchy Archives. 10 Hygeia. That is one of the asteroids in the asteroid belt. Origin Arcadia class jump ship Golden Age. Discovered partially integrated into the 31 Euphrosyne. Again, another of the asteroids in the asteroid belt. No pilot was recovered with the ship. Data is heavily degraded. Partial restoration successful. Keywords: collapse, Black Fleet, darkness, and taken. Identities 1 unknown. Audio preserved. Wonder if it's getting increasingly frustrating because it's so close. Yeah, it is 100%. Like, it's probably going insane out there in the portal. TFS rate. We don't like they've hinted that it will involve the witness in some way, but like we don't know the extent. Yeah, probably. Yeah, it does 100% like lash out for cruelty. Okay, so ship from the Golden Age, Arcadia jump ship. Man, Arcadia class jump ship. We still have those. Annotated transcription follows. Distant roar of ship engines. Yeah. This is caught on something. My towel! Okay, I'm fine. Come on, you bold bucket, come on. Engines scream, sputter, and cut out. Loud metallic clang, rapid, labored breathing. That's it then. Every last Newton I could squeeze out of this old bird, and it's not enough. There it is, the darkness, coming right up behind me. Rhythmic creaking. Ha, ha ha ha. Our guns, our ships, our silent gods. Useless. Useless. Okay, so this pilot is fucking losing it as well. Another loud metallic clang. Centuries of progress. Where did it get us in the end? What good are you? We are dying out there, you big stupid ball. Do something. Labored breathing. No. No, I didn't mean it. Please don't be mad. Don't leave us. We're dead. We'd be dead anyways, right? If you weren't here, right? Please tell me I'm right. Silence. Am I lucky or not? I can't decide. They're all down there, fish-eyed, bloated, cold and blue. I was the only one who made it off the launch pad. But now I'm up here. I'm up here in this tin can. And I can see it out there, that ugly marble. It's just floating there. Do something. Why are you here if you're not going to help? It's your fault. It's all your fault. Metallic banging. Let me out. 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 Shouting, banging, and weeping continues for several minutes before gradually stopping. Silence. You should never have come here. Man. That is interesting. That must be terrifying though. Like, you escaped whatever the shit is going off on Earth, and you're trapped in a tiny jump ship, and you're watching the Earth being destroyed. Like, man. Jesus. I need a sippy for that. Oops. Scribe notes about this. Once again, I am grateful for the circumstances of my upbringing. It is not as difficult for me to enter the reef as it might be for others, and the Techians and reef cryptarchs generously granted me access to their archives. There is a great deal of information preserved here that was lost everywhere else. The Youngly Way brought with it exabytes of data intended for the benefit of colonists it sheltered. Though they hoped to escape the shadow of the traveler, they did not wish to lose their tether to the rest of humanity. All of their data survived the ship's transplantation to the distributary. Part of it was copied onto the ship's Marakel. Marakel. Brought with her to the reef, and of that part, almost all has survived in the reef's archives to this day. I must admit, I almost didn't include this transcript. I am no stranger to this disturbing and distressing. As a scribe, it is my duty to record and pass on history. Even a history written by the survivors will have its dark corners. Man, even a history written by the survivors will have its dark corners. Man. I would say especially history written by survivors will have dark corners. Nevertheless, I found this recording difficult to listen to. It echoes the bitter words I've heard countless times before, from Elixni, who suffered the whirlwind, who saw the great machine leave us and curse it for abandoning us. But when studying history, discomfort often accompanies the information that is most crucial to understanding. That was what I needed, that discomfort, that echo of Elixni lamentation. The witness does not need cruelty to win. It does not need to mutilate the great machine's creations, to inspire fear and despair. It does not even need to attempt you to use the darkness, which it has claimed to be, though we know from your experiences on Neptune that the witness does not hold as complete a dominion as it wishes us to believe. That is true. Yeah. In fact, its cruelty has actively slowed and hindered its purpose. Had the witness simply overwhelmed humanity and crushed all resistance, there would have been nobody left for the great machine to uplift, no ghosts or guardians to defy it. I have spoken with Ikora Ray about the texts humans know as the Unveiling. I have tried to reconcile it with how I understand the light and what I know of the great machine. My understanding is imperfect, but I have gleaned this much. The winnower speaks of convincing you that it is right, of existence as truth, predation and defection. Nowhere does it speak of malice or hatred or despair. It does not care whether you embrace it or curse it. It simply desires to win and, in victory, be validated. That is interesting. But for the witness, victory alone is not enough. It must ruin all the great machine has touched, from the smallest creature to the greatest planet. Destroy everything the light has built. Drown hope in bitterness. The witness would have us all curse the great machine, refute its gifts, and betray it, as the Black Fleet tramples us underfoot. It would make us all Aramis, sick with despair and crushing our own dreams. You see it too, do you not? The record from Simic's Fell, the communications from Talik's Sin, these messages set down in hope, in optimism. Once, those who came before the witness saw the great machine as their hope for it just keeps happening. Sorry. I didn't know. Once, those who came before the witness saw the great machine as their hope for the future, as we did, as you do. They had hope once, they lost it, and now their successor, the great merging of their selves, the witness, seeks to deny that hope any right to exist. Yeah. It's interesting that it's mentioned, like the winnower speaks of something, and he doesn't mention like malice or anything, but the witness does. So like, I'm sorry. I didn't know. That's twice now. What does it mean? What does that mean? Like, what does that mean? Are you shitting me? That can't be. Like, they know. They know. Not yet, but we've been hoped for the future twice now. Slice also the proof that I did not invent this. It's there. Very interesting. There's that pattern that There's the shit. This pattern. This pattern is on the page now. And it's only on the page for this last bit, I think. It is, yeah. It is only here. Are you real? And it's another scribe archive. Type, communications log, retrieved from Reef Cryptarchy Archives 10 Hygeia. Origin, core, Vex Minotaur, Soul Divisive, Black Garden, retrieved by Prince Aldrin Salv. The decryption successful. Keywords H and W, that guy. And final shape and identities H and W. Incoming quantum flicker. My distant friend, I hope you still have your communicator. Though our last parting was acrimonious, and it has been many centuries since I have last seen your message alert glimmering in the corner of my vision, I choose to believe you have not cut this last atomic line between us. I compose this message in secret. The rest of the consensus would not understand. They do not know you as I do. Did? But they could. It is in that hope that I reach towards you now. My friend, the consensus has won. Yesterday, the penitent voted aye. The penitent is noted with... This group appears to be the same as the merciful penitent benefic mentioned in Scribia. There is no usage of ternary semantic clusters whatsoever throughout the text. Intriguing. The nihilists and solipsists have been destroyed. We will exuviate and shepherd the universe to its final shape. We will prune away its dead branches and coax forth its full potential. Even as I say those words, I feel the old doubts crawling through my thoughts again. But it has been long and longer still since you renounced the consensus and set off into the cosmos. Just like Osiris. You have not seen the violence that visited our shores, a terrible reflection of that ancient history which we believed was behind us. Though we were steadfast in our position and would have continued to argue it, however long it may take, there were dangerous elements, subversives and defectors who we did not strike first, nor did we choose our response lightly. It had been so long since I wielded pruning shears, I had forgotten how. My hands shook. I could only imagine how you would have looked at me. But it is over now. What has been done is done. They were the last, and now we are all in consensus. If I wished to persuade you with words alone, I would not have told you this. You have steadfastly abhorred such measures since they were first proposed. I do not tell you this to shock or intimidate you, nor would I withhold this truth, because I do not seek to persuade you with a lie, even of omission. I tell you this because I respect you. Of everyone I have ever known, you have been fiercest in your compassion, most keenly aware of the gap between means and ends. If you return, if you join the consensus, then I will know our cause is true, that, after all this time, we have finally found our apodictic truth. I will discard myself with no regrets. I do not say this to put my finger on the scale of your decision, only to inform you of the situation. After our exuviation, we will no longer know the shape of your absence. What we are becoming will not be capable of doubt or dissent. It never will have been capable of such things. We will forget our pain, our strife, our petty grudges, our prejudices. It will no longer exist, and therefore we will never have existed. Do you understand? There is not much time. Now that we are in consensus, our progress is unhindered. The veil unravels before us. The veil is capitalized, so the actual veil. The fundamental principles we have long hoped for are woven in its threads. And when we have completed the process and thrown off our lesser selves, we will be perfect. Even so, I cannot help but nurture the seed of heresy, the grit which I hope will be subsumed by the pearl, that what we become will be lesser if it is made without you. How could perfection be lesser? Yet the feeling burns in my veins, so I must share it with you. I confess this in selfishness. I do not want to forget you. HNW 047622. Interesting. And that was taken from the Black Garden. The origin of that message was found in a Vex Minotaur of Assault Divisive in the Black Garden. Interesting. Very interesting, actually. Scribe notes. I did not expect to find this. I penned these notes as I await my audience with Mara Kell in the reef. As there are many matters which require her attention, the hours stretched on, and I searched the databanks for those old identification codes on a whim. To think that this data was retrieved by Prince Aldrin Sov. Is this what humans mean when they say they feel someone walking on their grave? Though in the prince's case, that grave is empty. Would it be too awkward if I thanked Crow for an act done in a past life? I mean, it would be kind of awkward, but he's fine with this, I guess. I apologize, I'm rambling, and 2 different techians have asked me now if I am quite alright. Physically, I suppose I am a little tired. This journey has taken me far, and I have slept perhaps slightly less than is ideal. But in truth, I feel deeply disturbed by this record. I cannot clearly interpret my own reaction. It is too visceral, overwhelming, disgust and horror mixed with pity. I even find myself feeling sympathy. Sympathy for someone who admits openly to murdering dissenters, for a people who purposefully erased their own history as though not remembering those crimes would absolve them of it, for the minds that would form the witness, for those who destroyed Reese. And yet, in my horror, I am reminded of Guardians. After all, we do not blame Crow for the actions of the prince, nor should we. When Glint brought him back in the Great Machine's light, Crow was born anew, as were Ikora and Zavala and you. It is as Ikora says, is it not? Grace and memory, the light forgets, just as the witness forgot. Interesting. But then I think, no, the witness did not forget. It was not reborn. It did not choose unreasonable grace. It exuviated, in its own words, but it remembered where it came from. It chose what to forget, not to allow for new possibility, but to destroy it. A self-justifying teleology. It is not just reality that the witness mutilates. It has dissected and reassembled itself, its own memories, its own history. The witness went from confronting the uncomfortable truth to erasing it. It is grotesque. As a scribe, as Ido, I cannot feel anything but revulsion. So true, bestie. Maxie? You have awakened? Maxie? 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 She has remembered her name. Okay. Damn. Ido is throwing hands with the witness. Going back. Have fun in your puzzle. I hope you survive. I have squashed the book a little bit. Okay. And the last one is the Scribe Archive type interview retrieved from throne room, the reef. Keywords, the final shape, witness, identities, Mara Sov, Queen of the Reef, Mara, Ido, Scribe of Houselight, Ido. Annotated transcription follows. Ido, Mara Kell, I greet you in the light. Mara, Scribe Ido. She smiled when she said my name. Wah. Several lines redacted. I hope you will forgive me. In my curiosity, I allowed myself to pursue a bit of a tangent. It is not often that my father speaks of the time before he found me. I have much to ask him now. Maxie? This is not the time to start exploring the room. Mara. But you have come to inquire about another matter. I understand you are searching for all that you can find of the witness, the stains it has left while passing through this universe. Ido, I have learned a great deal and understand very little. It is my hope that you will be able to render my conclusions clearer and more complete. Mara, show me what you have found. Some time passed. We discussed the documents I have included here, as well as others I believed redundant or only tangentially helpful. Mara Kell's insight is as keen as any blade. Even in those minutes, my understanding multiplied. At last, she sat back and closed her eyes. Mara. Turn hands. Yeah, she's correct. Yeah. Mara, I touched the mind of that being, that monster, only once. I sensed its purpose. Not the purpose itself, but the idea of purpose. Ida, the final shape. What it seeks to achieve with all the tools it has gleaned over the years, this eternal perfect thing, Mara. The language it uses is illuminating. Peak, pinnacle, pyramidian. The broad base of a pyramid, focusing and sharpening as it builds towards its highest point. Self-improvement, or what that thing believes to be self-improvement. Here I began to realize something. Excitement rushed through me like lightning. Ida. Dissecting, reassembling, taking, merging, all these things point towards what the witness sees as the final shape. It is not simple destruction, the march of entropy, the ruined garden. It seeks compression, the combination of a chosen past and limitless future into a perfect forever. A state of being that cannot be anything else because it is everything it could be. And then Mara says, taxidermy. Dope cape, yeah. Thanks. Mara, taxidermy. She had to explain the practice to me. What strange hobbies golden age humans had. The metaphor was quite apt. Ida. But it cannot achieve this goal, can it? Not perfectly. What it does instead is mutilation. Its tools leave scars on reality, great wounds that do not heal. It may preserve some elements, but it always botches the process. Wounds. That's for Finn. Wounds. Mara. It cannot accomplish what it envisions, its true ideal of the final shape, without the traveler's power. How it must rankle to be forced to rely upon the being it floats. She smiled without humor. Mara, I hope the Guardian is properly grateful for this gift, scribe Ida. You have shown them more than an opening move. You have laid bare their opponent's guiding principles. I could not help but chirp with pride. I might have felt embarrassed, but Mara seemed amused. Then suddenly serious. Mara, oh, last night I had a dream. That's not good. I sat up straight. Mara, it began in nothing, neither light nor dark, the absence of both. But in that nothing, I began to perceive an impossible something. Stone hands clutching at the fabric of the sky, a mountain of screaming bone, a crumbling spire choked by kudzu, a great cancerous growth, necrotic tendrils digging into flesh, which was earth. Earth is not capitalized. Darkness turned gangrenous, strangling the light. But I was not afraid. As I woke, I felt the lingering warmth of a campfire, chasing the chill from my hands. She leaned forward. I thought I was the one who recorded her words. Though I was the one who recorded her words, I believe she was speaking to you. It is not too late. We do not like when Mara has dreams. Stone hands clutching the fabric of the sky. Mountain of screaming bone. Crumbling spire choked by kudzu. What the fuck is that? They're like vines? Yeah, it's a vine. Yeah. A great cancerous growth, necrotic tendrils digging into flesh, which is earth. The earth is flesh. Darkness turned to gang. I feel like this is something about the portal, like the inside of the traveler. Stone hands clutching at the fabric of the sky, mountain of screaming bone, crumbling spire choked by kudzu, great cancerous growth, current ending in flesh. And then, but I was not afraid. As I woke, I felt the lingering warmth of a campfire, chasing the chill from my hands. And we did see the campfire in the portal, in the trailer. And then I don't believe that she's speaking to us as the Guardian. Like, it is not too late. Like, we can still go in, and that is my interpretation. Okay, nothing since. Yeah. Super invasive growth. Yeah. Well, this was the best collector's edition. This is what Bible study felt to me when I was 6. Wakes up in the Dark Souls bonfire. Help me. You missed an even more incomprehensible writings. Wakes up in the Dark Souls bonfire. You're finally awake. I want to double check. The showcase, yeah, the showcase was really, really incredible. Where is... This is the collapse. Where is the thing? Oh, there it is, no aces. That's the bit that, like, makes me insane. It makes me insane. Skyrim thieves, you're finally awake. We go through the portal, and it's actually Skyrim. What else did I want to see? Well, I mean, I'll have to reread this like 17,000 times. At least. Like, at least 17,000 times. And, yeah. Normal. Unnormal. Milo would now post that, normal soundboard tone. I need another sippy. I need another fucking sippy. Another fucking sippy. Okay. So, what is this thing? Why was this pattern on that page? That is the question. And telekeys. It's really pretty. It's a really long book as well. Well, that's it. We've done it. We've read the book. Can I return this? Alright. Can I do this without destroying the book? Indeed. I've done it. I've not done it. Actually, I've done it. And I can I put it back on? Yes. That's so good. So you can seal it again. I'm missing the fucking camera, right? One there. Now it's safe and secure. Classified documents. That's one. That's that. The autograph book, which was incredible. An incredible delight. And this thing, which I'll have to photograph this for Finn somehow. The circuits with hope. Yeah. It's such a good thing. And the bastards. There doesn't seem to be. There doesn't seem to be an RNG. RNG. ARG. At least I've not heard of it. People would have been already solving it if there was anything. I assume. And the tower, which has been with us the entire time. It turned me into an amoeba. Help. Let's see it one more time. And this is the mode? Nope, this is the mode. I am also losing my mind. Right. And let's hear them all.
We stand behind you.
Thank you, Ikora. Oops, I knocked over Kate.
Hey, take me with you.
Yep, we're hearing Zavala one more time. We are. We are.
If we do not meet again, know how proud I am of what you have done.
They're insane for putting this specific line for him. Yep. Hey, booby. Oh, I was actually holding my hand over the speaker. The speaker in this sense, not the actual character speaker. Ships flying. And turned off. Yep. I can't fucking believe they did that. How can I put them? Where can I put them? Oh yeah, they can fit. Oh, they can actually fit there. I'm gonna put Zavala on the top, on the center. That's the back of Zavala. Oh, this is the front of Zavala. Right. You go here. Oh god. So, yep. I've assembled the tower with the creatures. With the trio. Please don't fall off, Ikora. Zavala's in the middle because Zavala. Tighten that. Oh god. Things are gonna fall off. Ooh. No, Ikora, please don't fall. Okay. Now, my final trick. She knows. She knows. She knows. She fucking knows. Come here. Come on. No. Okay. Let me put this on. The hat. The hat. Okay. I'll get her. Leave that alone. No, no, leave it alone. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Little butt. Maxi, entertain us. This is a very big cat. Yeah? Rah 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 rah. You're no, no, no. No, no, we're not fighting. We're not fighting here. Stop, 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 stop. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Creature. Oh my god, Lord. You like that? Look at her, please. This is so big. Yeah? What'd you see? What'd you see? She is so baby. And she lets you pet her belly. Yeah? Meow, 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 meow. Do you have anything to say? You have nothing to say? Why are you looking at me like that? She's like, what the fuck? Who is this? Why are you looking at me like that? She's discombobulated. You're discombobulated. Come on. There you go. Entertain the public. Oh, she said something. No? That's like her. She's like, get this off my face. Maxi, I think you will calm down if I read you a prophecy. She's swapping her tail. She doesn't want to hear a prophecy. How dare you? Whoops. She's like, fuck the prophecy. Okay. What are you doing? Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Where are you going? You want to see pensive edge transit? She's looking at the pensive edge transit. Have you decided where to go? No, 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 not there. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No! She fucking hates the tower. She fucking hates the tower. She knocked them all off. She knocked them all off. You wanna go upstairs? What do you wanna do? What do you wanna do? You wanna go here? Okay. We have... Katie's used to getting knocked off. Yeah, he is. Alright, yeah, I have a normal head. Maxi, what are you doing? Alright. Let me just move that. Because Maxi will throw that off again. I will not be able to find any of them. We finished the unboxing. We read everything, and it was the last unboxing for the foreseeable future. So, and it was a good one. It was a banger lore book. Probably my favorite of all lore books. Unsurprisingly. You want the prophecy? Oh, you put the future safe? Man, I can't believe you spent time doing that. You spent time doing that. Okay, I can turn that off. Even though it would not be seen. Like you're like, how do I make this even more obnoxious of a project? Because this had to be like handmade. Like all these little shits. I can't even like imagine how frustrating that is. Or was, at least. Maxi, stop. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. The whole thing, you would have just the whole every single prophecy would be on it. Right, the Osiris eyes, like the things. Maxi, I know what you're doing. Stop it. Well, before Maxi literally destroys the door. She's destroying the door. Yeah, the wave. Oh my god. She did it. She destroyed the door. That's it. Yeah, that was fun. But it was really fun reading and theorizing and going insane. And that jump scare. I'll definitely be reading it more and more and more. Yeah. Just a little bit. Twice. That's like, people can call me insane, but like that's not an accident. That's not an accident. Yeah. Yeah, I'll read I'll read like a lot, probably. Probably like at least 15,000 times. No, I said 17,000 times earlier. Definitely closer to 17,000. Yeah, that's it. We are maybe gonna do something else. Onslaught? We'll see. I'm gonna eat something first though. The fuck? Like, subscribe. Like and subscribe. The thing. Oh, Milo posted a kitty cat. Two kitty cats even. Thank you for the 2 kitty cats. What is that? Alright. And is it gonna show up? Yes. It is. It's winnable. Alright. That's it. I'm going to eat. Goodbye everyone.